4-5 the team.
Oh, man, what a day, what a day. Yankees baseball tonight after the show. They're back in their 7 o'clock first pitch time frame. Yesterday, it was a 2:10 first pitch as they were still in Houston. They finished that road trip 6-1. Really good road trip. To go up against the Angels and the Astros, win 6 out of 7 is awesome. Now you're home for Cleveland. You do well for Cleveland, too. And the only team you really got to, be afraid of for the near future is Boston. If you go up against Cleveland and Houston during the regular season and build your confidence with a young team like this, then who scares you,
Perfect way to set it up, too. Some good competition before you get that series with Boston, right?
Yes. Now, speaking of competition, our friends, I'm going to start with this and I'm going to build to you because this is how my day has gone so far.
You don't have to build to me towards anything. You just do you right here.
Now you want me? Now you want me to be listed? Now you want me to be part of this? So this morning, our friends over at WGNA asked me if I would come in and talk Kentucky Derby with them. So I'm like, yeah, absolutely. Whatever you guys need. Whatever. I'm always here to help. I used to be on the show. I'm happy to be a part of it. So I come in with my 3 horses that I like. And, I'm going to explain some of my, because I'm not a diehard horse guy. I'm not like Closer. I'm not Serling. That's why we have those guys on. I always bet. I told him, I was like, you always bet if your kid's name is in the race, you bet that horse, no matter what the odds are. And these are the 3 I like. And I gave them 5, 6, 7. So I Good Magic, Justify, and the other one is escaping me at them. Audible.
Yep, yes.
Audible 5. So okay, those are your 3 horses. Now we have another expert who has made picks. We're going to play the audio for you. Christy takes your dog, puts 20 treats out. Each treat has a number on it. And the dog runs, and every treat the dog ate first, that's the horse the dog picked. So it's Vino Rossi there, Bolt d'Oro, and then there was another one too that was kind of a longer shot that I wasn't really afraid of. But 2 of the wise guy longer odd horses that people like. So I'm sitting there, I'm like, you guys gonna tell me what's on the line for this wager before I agree to do it? No, you're good. You make Gaz dressed as a Hooters girl. What is? I'm like, Gaz knew the Hooters girl outfit was on the line when he accepted the wager and then got beat by a 13-year-old girl. Yeah, well, if you get beat by the dog, they said something about an artful naked pose on the website with nothing but a mint julep in front of me. And
no.
And I said, I don't think I've ever seen a mint julep big enough. And I wasn't necessarily bragging, but hey, if that's how you took it. So that's how my day starts. I get ambushed by our friends at WGNA.
Very early in the morning, which you're not used to anymore.
Yeah.
It's your old shift.
By the way, when's the last time you drove with school buses on the road?
Yeesh.
I was like, wow, they still exist. Because I get here at 10 most days. So then, Gaz and I go to Wolfert's Roost, the country club in Albany, Loudonville area. And we were honored to accept not 1 but 2 New York State Broadcaster Awards for the Bud Light Super Bowl send-off. So thanks to our friends at Bud Light for getting that done. Thanks to our bosses for helping us come up with the idea, especially K. Rich in the office. He does a lot of the legwork. But they go, so the way it works, and we were completely unprepared for class. The way it works is they announce who won and what they won. And there's only the people from this area are at the lunch. We beat everybody in New York, but only whatever luncheon you sign up for, that's where they bring that award. So they're calling people, and the first guy who goes up, he doesn't work for our station. We'll just call him Chad. We'll just call him Chad.
Okay, Chad is the name we're gonna use. Fine, that's fine.
maybe we'll just say Chad.
Sure.
Anymore, I might get in trouble.
Yeah, okay.
And he's dressed very nice. He gets up. He gives a really well thought out, probably 3 to 5 minute speech. And we turn and look at each other. And I'm like, did you know we had to do a speech? I was like, I didn't know we had to do a speech. And the lady next to us is from New York State Broadcasters. Yeah, we'd like you to say a few words. So I'm like, all right, good, cool, whatever. So they call us out next. And when I say they call us out, they call Gaz out next. Because Gaz is the one who they've been in contact with. So Gaz, so it's The award for best local event goes to WTMM Tom Gozlowski. And the award for best coverage of a live local event, WTMM Tom Gozlowski. And I'm sitting there going, what? I'm like, what? I'm looking at him. I'm like, really, bro? So we get up, they hand me the awards, and I'm first one on the microphone. I go, hi, my name is Jeff Levack from Levack and Goz. Goz got his revenge. He left me out of this. Said some nice things, made a joke, got out of there. Goz gets up and starts, advertising the show. Here's Levack and Goz, 2 to 7 today, 104.5 FM. You guys should tune in. You'd like the show. And then we go
shilling up there.
Yeah.
And I didn't drop the Twitter handle. I thought about it at one point. They did want hashtags, so it's like.
So now we go back to our table and everybody else is going. Congressman Paul Tonko's there. Thank you for being there, by the way. And he comes up at the end. He goes, Jeff, I appreciate you being here. And he went, Tom, why'd you leave Jeff out? You're never going to hear the end of this.
Yeah, right.
And then the commissioner, the guy who oversees all of New York State broadcasters goes, Jeff, we want you to picture with everybody who won the awards. Tom, you shouldn't be in it since you left Jeff out. So I always knew it was your dream to have the show without me. I didn't know it was now. I thought you wanted to build towards. I thought you wanted to at least get back from your honeymoon before you pushed me down a staircase and got rid of me. I'm the one who no one can work with. You're not supposed to kill me off.
To make it worse, and I'll own this, okay? To make it worse, that whole part about the speech thing, that Chad guy, whoever, right? He's the first award.
Yeah.
Okay, he's the first
and he
guy.
knocks it out of the park. Knocks it out of the park. He's so good. If I was going to have someone speak for me at these things, I would just send him up.
But remember now, we're in an event with television and radio and people from across our media. So my instincts when I see him go to the mic is that, oh, man, you left an open microphone for somebody in our field? They're going to grab that thing. What is this dude doing giving a speech? No. And then I heard the nice lady tell us we're going to have to give a speech. I'm like, dude, I'm not ready for a speech. I am not prepared. There are people I've told you before, my only phobia really, doing events ever, is the concert phobia where you have to introduce a band because people will just boo you. I'm like, I'm not ready for this to go. And then they just say my name. Okay?
Yeah.
And then I'm like,
oh, crap,
just left
you on your own.
No.
Because if there's one thing that's more in my wheelhouse than yours, it's ad-libbing in front of a crowd.
Yes, right. Definitely your strength. So, by the way, it's you, me, and our boss.
Yes.
Gets called up. So I'm walking to the stage.
Our boss goes, nope, you're on your own.
Our boss acted like he got offered a cake at a birthday party for a second slice. Like, nah, I'm good. Yeah, I'll pass.
Have at it, boys.
Whoa. Okay.
I've never met somebody as loud and over the top yet shy as our market president. And this conversation right now is driving him nuts. The fact that we're even talking about him. Jake. Just so everybody knows, Jake Devine. Call him if you want to advertise. No, but it was, but what, dude, I thought we were boys.
We are boys. I'm sorry. I can't see. Okay. I was going to blame somebody else, but I can't blame that other person because they may or may not be deciding future awards in the future. So I think the staff did fantastic at the New York State Broadcasters Award. They loved us, Levack.
They did.
They loved us. We ate that up. They want us back. By the way, the country club scene. And
not my thing.
Not our thing. Because you and I
you
also.
at least had a suit on.
I did have a suit on. I'm very Hobarty today. We showed up an hour early.
Oh, my God.
We showed up way too early. They told us,
get
out. You two got to go. You got to get out.
We may have found a bar.
Yeah. You two got to get out of here.
But it was cool. So, first of all, we don't win that without you guys. You come out to the events. You show support. We have to bribe you with a Super Bowl trip. But still, you make the effort of coming. We appreciate that. It is funny that we have to buy a Super Bowl trip for you to be our friends. But we're not above it. We're not above it. We're Bud Light, awesome. And like I said, I've been doing radio for 20 years. It's the first one I've ever won. So I'm very excited about it. Guys, I guess you get to stay where you are for now.
Thank you. That's very nice of you. And again, thank you to the 104.5, the team listeners. I know we shouted you guys out on our Twitter page at the Jeff Levack. It's Levack's at Tom Goz.
You don't have to do mine.
TOMGOZZ.
So now you can't. I don't want you to say my name now. You had your chance.
I'm going to do a quick humble brag. It's not supposed to be a humble brag, but in all seriousness, the staff over there at the New York State Broadcasters Association, I underestimated how big of a deal that was.
Oh, you did? Okay.
I really underestimated how important it was and how awesome it was in the speech and all the things people have done here in the Capital Region, not just us at the team, but other competitors and media they're doing some fantastic things in our community that should definitely be recognized and rightfully
right.
so. They were great.
One group is helping like kids get backpacks. Like our sister station WGNA is so big with St. Jude.
$200,000 they raised.
This one's doing that. This one time, like I go up, I'm like, we gave away a Super Bowl trip. Hi. You know what I think it is? So, like, they spread the luncheons over the area. Like, so there's one in, like, Syracuse, Rochester, out that way. There's one here. There's one there. There's one whatever. I have to assume the superficial giveaways like ours were in the other markets. And we just were unlucky enough to be, like, in a market where everyone else is doing something to save mankind. And you and I are just like, hey, everybody want to get a beer and give away a Super Bowl trip? It'll be great. It'll be awesome. You want a Bud Light? Bud Light, I said. Let's do it. Also honored today was News Channel 13, who happens to be the nighttime or day job, however you want to put it, of Chris Honorado and, of course, Roger Weiland. I took umbrage with the way Roger Weiland has been treated lately, and I know it's not really he's kind of covered this. But I think I just want to go through the timetable real quick of Sienna next.